Hey guys, Raina here, and I will be your instructor in this class that I am calling Ukulele 101, Everything You Need to Know to Get Started. So let's grab our ukuleles and jump right in. In today's class, we're going to learn how to hold our ukuleles. I'll teach you the different parts of the ukulele. We'll go over the 4 basic chords that you need to know to start playing songs today, and I'll help you develop a practice plan so you can go further in your skill set. The proper way to hold your ukulele is with the body of the ukulele in your right arm, kind of sitting in that crook of your arm right here so that you could hold it like this. See that? See how I'm holding that? I'm not like death gripping it, but I'm holding it. With my left hand, I have the head of the instrument up here, and I'm gonna just kind of just create like a balance bar so that I can do this with my ukulele. The reason that I want to practice holding it like this is so that I'm not reliant on my wrist, because I'm gonna be using my wrist to strum, and I don't want to rely on my thumb because that's gonna make me get tired and it's gonna teach me bad technique. So once you're able to stabilize your instrument like this, you got your hold down. So we have the head of our ukulele, which has the tuners on it. Each of these tuners is attached to a different string. If you wind the tuners in either direction, it will make your strings longer or shorter. You're going to use those when you're tuning your instrument. You have the strings, which are what's being wound, and those are tuned to G, C, E, A. String 4 is G. It's the first one that our thumb touches. And then you have C as string 3, E as string 2, and A is string 1. And again, that sounds like this. You have your fretboard right here that we'll be using once we get into chords. You have your fretboard. You have the sound hole where the sound comes out of your ukulele, and the body of your ukulele. If you have a tuner on your ukulele, use that to tune up. Again, you're looking for G, C, E, A. You can also buy the tuners that clip on. Spark is a popular brand. Those work really well. I would recommend those kinds, but any type of clip-on tuner is going to work as long as it gives you an accurate pitch, that it's actually registering the pitch for you. You can also download an app called Pano Tuner if you don't want to buy an app, or if you don't want to buy a tuner, and that app is spelled P-A-N-O Tuner, and I'll show you what that looks like right now. If you're using that type of app, you're going to hit your string and you're going to register the sound. Once it's correct, you'll go on to the next one, to the next one, and to the next one. Once your ukulele is all tuned up, you're going to want to play some chords. So the first thing we need to do is learn our fingers, okay? So on each hand, it's the same. Pointer finger is 1, middle finger is 2, ring finger is 3, pinky is 4, and then you have the thumb. So you have finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 4, and the thumb. On your ukulele, you have frets. There's a lot of numbers involved here. So you have the 0 fret, which is this nut right here. You have fret 1, fret 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. And the frets are the little bars that live on the fretboard. You're going to take finger 2. You're going to put it on this bottom string, string 1. We call this the A string. It's the highest string on our ukulele. You're going to count down, fret 1. And if you'll notice, as I count down, I'm not putting my finger on the fret. I'm putting it just above the fret. I want to make a clean seal on my string. If I have it over the fretboard, then I can't press it all the way down. If it's just above, do you see how I can seal that down? You see the whole string moves? So we're going to use finger number 2, and we're going to count down fret 1, fret 2, fret 3. Okay? My thumb is going to follow my pointer finger. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to take that same hold, right? That same hold that I practiced with my body of my ukulele in my right arm, and I'm just going to strum. Now, if you notice, as I strum, I'm not using my whole arm. I'm not strumming down. I'm just using my wrist. Just my thumb is catching the strings. That is C chord. C chord. Yeah? Nice. That's C chord. Practice that one. Then you have the next chord. We're going to take that same 2 finger, and I want to show you. Do you see where the string is making an indent on my finger? It's not way up here, but it's also not back there. I don't want my finger straight. It's just kind of, I'm able to just kind of create an up and down motion, right? I don't want it flattened out or curled. I'm going to take that same 2 finger. I'm going to count down to the 2nd fret on the 4 string, on this G string, the top string, which is that one right there. And I'm going to put my finger, my 2 finger on the 2 fret. That's A minor. That's A minor chord. And again, my thumb is following my pointer finger no matter where it goes on the back of the fretboard. So I have C chord, A minor chord, C chord, A minor chord, C chord, 3 fret, A minor, 2 fret. I'm gonna leave my 2 finger on the 2 fret for A minor, and then I'm gonna take my 1 finger, I'm gonna skip over this 3 string, and I'm gonna put my 1 finger on the 1 fret of the 2 string. Remember, we count our strings 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom. This is F. F. So now I have C chord, A minor chord, F chord, C chord, A minor chord, F chord. Great. This last chord is going to be our most difficult chord if you're just beginning. So definitely after you watch this video, take some time to just practice these 4 chords until you get them comfortable. You're going to take the 1 and the 2 finger. You're going to place those fingers on the 2 fret of the 1 and the 3 string. So it will look like this, 1 and 3. Okay, and that's from the bottom. Look where my thumb is. Then I'm also going to take my 3 finger, my ring finger, and I'm going to place that on the 3 fret of the 2 string. Remember, the 2 string is from the bottom, and that's G chord. G chord. It kind of makes an upside down triangle, like there's the base and then it comes down, and you'll see that with your own fingers. G chord. So all together you have C chord, G chord, A minor chord, and F chord. We're going to practice strumming these now. We're going to do 4 on C, and I want you to watch how my hand comes up and down. When I'm doing a more complicated strumming pattern, I'm going to want my hand in the habit of coming up and down. For now, we're just doing nice and simple, okay? We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to get ready to change to G, okay? We're going to go G, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to A minor. We're going to go to F. One more time. Let's go to C. Go to G. Go to A minor. And F. And let's end on C. Really nicely done. As you leave this video and you go practice, make sure that you're practicing transitioning between those 4 chords. Maybe you put them in order one day, C, G, A minor, F. Maybe the next day you practice them C, F, A minor, G, and you strum them 4 that way. Maybe the next day it's a different order. Maybe you practice really slow and you notice each day you're able to increase your strumming speed by just a little bit. So maybe by day 1 it's here. And And maybe by day 3, it's here. Take your time. Take your time. Build up your speed gradually. What's most important is that you're keeping this strumming hand loose, your right hand loose, and that with your chord hand, with your left hand, that you're not going so fast that great, C is easy, right? A minor is easy, but then you get to G and you're like, oh my gosh, my fingers, right? So take your time, make sure that you can transition equally between all 4 chords, and then my next video will be 5 songs that you can use with those 4 chords and play them today. So come back and join me again soon. If you have any questions or comments, put those in the chat below, and I'll see you around the neighborhood. Bye.